There was a tall, happy woman in a cold forest filled with bright, colourful trees. She was feeding the bad, noisy ducks. The ducks didn't go quack, 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 quack. They went woof, 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 all day long. The kind woman was feeding the naughty ducks to stop them from making such a horrible, scratchy noise. She gave them crusty white bread, but they still said, Then she gave them sweet, meaty dog food and good books to read. They went quiet and said, Quack, 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 quack. There was a happy, tall girl. She was in a big, rainy tower. It was rainy because the round ceiling was broken. She wanted to go to the wide seaside, and she wanted to go on the hard, squeaky seesaw. She saw a short starfish made out of soft rock. She felt as sad as someone who had fallen over and cut their nose. She could hear the loud barking of a black and white spotty dog. The poor dog was tied to a circular piece of soft plastic. It was the same size as the hole in the roof. She grabbed it and took it home and put it into the round roof. She lived happily ever after and dry with the spotty dog.
I hear thunder, hark don't you, hark don't you.
There was a fat man with a long pink beard and spiky black hair. He was stretching as high as he could to look out of the crossed open window at the top of a huge building in the middle of New York City. The wind was so hot and rainy that it made a bright colourful round rainbow in the sky. He brushed his short hair, and when he looked into a huge rectangular mirror, his hair was all different colours. "Where has all of my beautiful black hair gone?" He laughed and laughed like a bald monkey. In the square park, the happy, strong man with the large muscles was waiting to meet his friends. The rain was falling and the waves were swirling. The small birds and all of the little birds were saying, "How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? How do you do?" They were coming close to him and wanting to shake his big hands. Chimney smoke was going up into the air and he could hear his family clapping. He played guitar for them and he thought that they liked it. He had won a golden trophy and now the wheels of the train were turning. How do you do? 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 Once upon a fantastic time, there was a tall girl with long, straight yellow hair who loved to climb trees outside of her house. A bright round blue eye sparkled as she made her way back into the kitchen. She was so hungry after having climbed and run all over the beautiful countryside that she wanted to have something to eat. Her mother had always told her that she should eat sensibly, and she knew that she could have some of the things in the special healthy cupboard in the kitchen. In no time at all, she had made a full, steaming bowl of sweet, creamy porridge and a plate of juicy, crunchy carrots. These were the things that she liked to eat more than anything in the world. She liked to try and eat at least a rainbow of food every single day. And with the carrots, she had orange, and with the porridge, she had a whole bowl of sweet white food. The huge smile below her small triangular nose was always there. Even when she had fallen out of the broken oak tree and ripped her light blue cardigan, She still kept smiling and rubbed her long broad hands over her new skirt, picked herself up and brushed some dirt from her flowery shoes. While she had been eating, thick spidery snowflakes fell against the wide window pane, and she was so excited that the grin on her face grew as big as the sky on her face, because she loved the snow better than her birthday. When her mother came in and saw that she had eaten carrots and porridge, she laughed out loud. "Oh, what are you like? I know I ask you to eat sensibly, but porridge and carrots, what a mixture!" Her mother was still laughing as she passed her daughter a long, bent, yellow banana. "At least with this, you'll have something as yellow as the sun when you go out again." She knew she would be out in the heavy banks of snow before you could say, "Be back in time for tea." Outside, the snow lay like a fine blanket over the whole of the ground, and everything glistened with ice and frost. It almost hurt her eyes, and she didn't really look as she swung herself up onto a strong bough of an ancient tree by the back wall of their enormous garden. Even though she had just eaten, she felt hungry again and quickly reached for the banana in the pocket of her old cardigan. She jumped in surprise when she felt a hairy hand in the pocket. She was even more surprised when she saw a small brown hairy arm attached to the small leathery hand. She yelled out loud when she realised there was a monkey in the tree with her, and it had stolen her banana. She spoke to the monkey as if it were a human being. "What are you doing here?" But as you know, monkeys can't talk, and this one had its mouth full of her banana. The monkey's voice was small and frightened, and it leapt into her arms when it saw a prickly hedgehog creeping and crawling amongst the deep snow on the ground beneath them. The girl was kind and thoughtful and loved animals as much as she loved the snow. "Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do. If you're so hungry, I'll take you home and give you something to eat. And maybe my mum will take you back to the zoo. That's where you really belong." It was almost as if the monkey could understand what was being said, and it slowly snuggled into the warmth of her cardigan. The girl, the monkey and her mam danced in the kitchen before they went back to the huge zoo. In the months and years that followed, the girl would go and visit the monkey, and with a smile as big as a banana, she would give it green, juicy grapes, beautiful, sweet blueberries, and soft, salty tomatoes. The two of them would eat a rainbow every time she went, but they would cackle out loud when she thought about the monkey's hairy paw in her light blue cardigan pocket.